going on, everybody? We are close to Wilsonville, Oregon at a TA. I've never been to this one before. It's kind of weird getting in. I guess if you've never been here before, it's kind of weird getting in. But yeah, we're here, and we are having lunch, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and for me that's lunch because I've been driving all night. So, you know, it's not so bad. It's kind of starting to grow on me driving overnight. I don't want to say I feel safer, because there's different dangers from driving at night. Like, you know, there's more animals on the road, but I kind of prefer driving at night because, you know, there's less cars out there, and if you're going into the cities, there's still less cars, less people, everybody's asleep, you know, so nobody's out. So pretty much the roads are all yours. So, like I said, it's starting to grow on me. You know, it was real hard for me to get used to this particular schedule, but I believe I've been driving overnight for the last week and a half, going on 2 weeks. So, you know, it's starting to get a little easier sleeping in the daytime. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm going to start doing this as many times as I can, trying to get used to this particular schedule. And, right now, I'm supposed to deliver tomorrow in Kent, Washington, and yeah, sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. So yeah, I'm supposed to deliver in Kent, Washington tomorrow. I got myself an Amazon load, and those are usually overnighters, I guess, depending on what time I've been doing overnight Amazon loads. But yeah, we're doing an Amazon load, and we deliver tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. So I'm probably going to leave here at about 4 o'clock, at 11 p.m. tonight, so I can be there at 3 a.m. And I'm still going to have spare time. I'll be there at least maybe 45 minutes to an hour early, depending on, I guess, how fast I go. Speed limit, obviously. But, you know, sometimes you have to go slower, so you have to take that in consideration. So yeah, I just completed 4 months on my own, and I guess I want to evaluate myself. It's been good. There's been a lot of ups and downs. I feel like it's only getting better, though. You know, all the stuff that I had made mistakes on, I've corrected myself, including manipulating the Qualcomm by sending in my Mac 15s, what is it called? My ETA PTA. So I was getting certain miles in my first and second month because let's say this Amazon load that I'm supposed to deliver tomorrow, delivered in 2 days, but I'll be getting there tomorrow. Instead of saying, okay, I'll be there at tomorrow morning, I would say that I was going to get there on the day of and actually deliver that same load. Well, I was always losing a day or two because I was waiting and sitting on that particular load until it delivered. I didn't know that you can say, hey, I'll be there early, can you get me another load, so you know, so I can keep rolling. I didn't know you could do that. So I'm sending in my ETA PTA more accordingly and letting them know that I'll be there early, so that way they can tell me, okay, drop this load here and pick up this other one, and we'll keep you going. So I've been getting a little bit more miles, a lot more miles, and they've been keeping me moving. So like I said, things are getting better. I've been managing my hours, and just everything's getting good. The only thing where I'm having issues, every time you go to a shipper or a receiver, usually 99% of the time you have to move your trailer wheels all the way to the back. And when you do that, it changes the swing on the trailer when you're backing it up. It reacts completely different than when you have them all the way forward. So, like I said, almost everywhere you go, you got to do that. So, usually what I'll do is I'll leave them slid all the way forward, and then I'll back it in, and right before I get into the door, or when I'm in the hole, I'll slide them all the way back, and then that way all I gotta do is go straight back instead of maneuvering the trailer, doing my angles, you know, while I have the trailer wheels all the way back, because it reacts differently, and I have a lot of I don't want to say a lot of issues, because I can still fix it and I can figure it out pretty quick. but I can't. Initially, it gives me a lot of trouble, and I'll show you in a second. But I think overall, that's what I'm trying to focus on the most right now. Everything else is going pretty smooth. I don't really have any issues elsewhere, maneuvering the truck at least. But I guess that's what I wanted to talk about. You know, just letting everybody know, or letting the new guys know that I guess within the first 4 months, you can still expect to make a lot of mistakes. You're not going to be perfect. I've heard up until about a year or so. That's when, well, not even perfect. You're going to get extremely confident with your skills when you get to about a year of experience. So don't get discouraged. You know, you're going to keep making mistakes, and I still make mistakes. I guess everything else is it's great. You know, I do a lot of the same runs, so I'm getting used to doing certain routes. Like if they tell me to go from here to go to Wyoming, I know exactly how to go. I don't have to ask for directions or look for directions. I can just start going. You know, and same thing if I'm going to go from here to California, from here to Nevada, from here to Arizona. Like all those routes, I'm pretty familiar with them already. Obviously, I'm still going to double check, but because I've done the routes a couple of times already, it allows me to deliver my loads or pick up my loads a lot sooner and quicker, which in turn I end up making more money because I'm not sitting here killing my clock looking for directions. So it's good to be aware. Always be aware of your surroundings, and you know, always remember the mile markers and the certain highways, certain interstates. All that stuff's gonna help you out. And the faster you memorize all that stuff, learn it, the more confident you'll be, and the faster you'll be, and the more money you'll make. Or at least that's what I've been seeing. So like I said, things are good. Just kind of give you a little evaluation of my skills. And now I'm going to show you what I was talking about, where I was having issues back in the trailer with the wheels all the way back. So yeah, check out the video. we're gonna deliver, and we're gonna go in 1, 2, 3. I'm using that one, but it's not on. I'm using this one. I'm going on that one. Yep. One thing I don't like about delivering is having to put the wheels all the way back on the trailer. The trailer acts different when it swings around. I'll get used to it, I don't like it. So it takes me a couple more times. See, I hate it. It pisses me off. Don't get me wrong, I'll get it. It's so irritating. So bad. So bad. Goodness. God, I hate this shit. Fuck. Fucking trooper. Alright. We'll do this. This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. Right here. Looking good. There we go. There we go. Jesus. Much better. Much better. You're gonna have to wait, Mercedes. You're gonna have to wait. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Come on. Oh, there we go. A little embarrassing, but we got it done.